and welcome back to the next in our series of A-18 training videos. Today we're going to be going over auto bombing mode. We've done enough carrier stuff. I am ready to get back into trying to learn how to drop bombs and blow things up. So let's go ahead and find out what our trainer has for us today.
The third bombing mode to discuss is automatic or auto bombing. This is similar to a mode you may be familiar with in the A-10C called CCRP mode. It allows accurate delivery of weapons based on designated target point. This target point can be a waypoint, designated on the HUD, or set with another sensor. Today, we'll look at setting up a target point using a waypoint in the HUD, then we will deliver a bomb on that location. The big advantage of auto mode is that you can deliver a bomb in level flight and is most often used for guided bombs like laser and GPS guided systems. However, you can still use it for unguided bombs. First, press the AG Master Mode button, or 2. Looking at the left DDI, you see we have 4 Mark 84 2,000-pound bombs under our 4 wing stations. Select 84 by pressing push button 6. Along the left side of the format page at push button 5 is the bombing mode selection. Press this now. Select auto mode by pressing push button 5. We'll set the fuse now by first pressing M fuse on push button 4. Next, select a nose fuse by pressing push button 4. We will just drop one bomb at a time, so we don't need to fiddle with further bomb program options. The first way we'll learn to set a target or TGT point to drop a bomb on is by setting a waypoint to be a target point. On the lower center MPCD, select waypoint to set this as our navigation steer to source. If you wish, you can press backspace to hide the control stick. Next, press the push button next to the up arrow to select waypoint 1. We now have waypoint 1 selected as our navigation point. Press the WPDSG push button to set it as your target.
Okay, so yeah, as I've said in previous videos, you have to wait for him to stop talking, but sometimes even when I wait for him to stop talking, he still just doesn't register the button push, so this is the button we need to press now.
Upon doing so, your waypoint navigation number changed to TGT on the HSI, and a diamond is now on the HUD heading tape. The diamond indicates the direction to the target. On the right side of the HUD is also the auto bombing designation with the time to release, or REL, below it. Below that is range to the target as nautical miles and TGT. In this case, 17 TGT. Running down the HUD is the azimuth steering line, or ASL. This indicates the azimuth you need to fly to reach the target. Along the ASL is the pull-up queue, which appears as a horizontal line with what appears to be upturned wings on the ends. If the velocity vector is below the pull-up queue, you will see the brake X. At the bottom of the HUD is a diamond, and this marks the line of sight to the target. When the target is outside the HUD field of view, it will flash. Additionally, near the top center is your target pointer, which points towards the off-HUD target, and a numeric above it indicating the degrees off. When you are ready, press spacebar and I will unpause the lesson.
Alright, let's go bomb something.
We'll now attempt an auto bombing delivery against the target located at waypoint 1. Fly to place the velocity vector on the ASL and fly level. Keep your speed between 450 and 500 knots. Note the REL time to release and TGT target range decrease as we close the range to the target. Use smooth control inputs to keep the velocity vector over the ASL. Don't ham-fist it.
Alright, so we're just
at
waiting to
about
get close.
4 miles from the target, a horizontal bar called the release queue appears on the ASL. This drops down the ASL as you close to the target. Hold down the weapon release button or right alt and spacebar key until the release queue passes through the velocity vector. When this happens, the bomb is automatically released. The more accurate you are in keeping the velocity vector over the ASL at time of release will affect bomb accuracy. Try to be wings level and holding a steady airspeed. This will allow the weapon system to calculate an accurate release point. A lower altitude can also increase auto bomb accuracy. If your first bomb fails to destroy one of the targets, try again until you do.
Oh, okay, so we'll try to keep it on the line here. And then he said at 4 miles, or 4 knots away, 4 nautical miles away, we hold the button down and it will auto-release some point after that. Okay, so we hold it down. There it goes. Directly over the target. Boom. And we can verify on the left side that one of our bombs did drop, so we should be fine now. Put some left wing down trim in there so we can stop trying to pull to the right. All right.
Good job. Using unguided bombs in auto mode is certainly not the ideal delivery method, but it can be useful at night or bad weather. I'm going to pause the lesson again so we can talk about auto bombing using the HUD to designate a target. First, press the undesignated button, or S, to release waypoint 1 as our TGT location. In order to designate a ground location as the target through the HUD, press forward on the sensor select switch or press right alt and semicolon to set the throttle designator control of the HUD. This is indicated by the dot in the center of the velocity vector. When in auto HUD bombing mode, we have a reticle consisting of 12 hash marks. Between this reticle and the velocity vector is a dashed line. This line and reticle are referred to as the ball and chain. On the right side of the HUD, we have the auto mode indication. Located at waypoint 2 is a second set of target trucks that will attack. Select the next waypoint on the HSI. Fly to bring waypoint 2 into your HUD field of view and note that the targets are marked with blue smoke. Fly to place the center of the reticle over the center of the target group and press the weapon release button or press enter. Once the location is designated, a dashed diamond marks the location and an ASL appears on the HUD. From here, the bomb...
Hold on, that went by a little fast. Fly to waypoint 2, bring your HUD into the field of view. Fly to bring waypoint 2 into your HUD field of view and note that the targets are marked with blue smoke. Fly to place the center of the reticle over the center of the target group and press the weapon release button or enter. Once the target location is designated, a dashed diamond marks the location and an ASL appears on the HUD. From here, bombing delivery is just like we performed, where we're going to hold it down and do all that stuff. Okay, so the first time we press the weapon release button is going to designate the target, and then I guess that once we get close enough, we can hold it down to do the auto bomb.
Bombing delivery is just like we performed using a target
so let's see if we can
waypoint.
get this designated
Fly
first.
to place the velocity vector on the ASL and hold down the weapon release button or right alt and spacebar as the weapon release cue passes through the velocity vector. If you wish to refine the location of the diamond, you can slew it using the TDC cursor or the comma, period, backslash, and semicolon keys. Try it out. Remember, to clear a designation, press the undesignated button or press S.
And we're holding it down. Not over the target. I think we waited too long. Oh, we dropped something. I don't think we did anything though. Okay, well, we get the point. The idea is that you can use the target reticle to set a bombing point. So I could set it right there if I wanted to, and we would be able to bomb it. So I'm guessing that's pretty much the last thing we needed to do for that. So we're going to go ahead and just move on to the next lesson, because I'm out of bombs, I think. Yep, we're out of bombs. So that's what we were supposed to have blown up. We did set the target, but I think we were just too close by the time we realized what we were supposed to do. So that's okay. There's other videos showing you how to do that, and I don't want to repeat it and do it all over again. We're going to move on to the next one. So thanks for watching. Hopefully some of that helped you out, and I'll see you in the next training. Bye, guys.